Here is a message from your guardian angel. Hello, dear soul. Take a deep breath and slow down for just a moment. The world around you moves quickly, buzzing with noise, responsibilities, and 1,000 things that pull your attention in every direction. But for the next few minutes, I ask you to be still, because this message is for you. It comes not from the outside world, but from the space beyond it, the whisper of eternity that resides inside your heart. I am your guardian angel. I have walked with you from the moment your soul took form. I know you even better than you know yourself. Not the mask you wear for others, not the version of you that fears being judged or misunderstood, but the real, beautiful, sacred you. The you that existed before the world told you who you had to be. The you that dreams quietly in the spaces between your worries. I have watched you through every high and low, each success and failure, through heartbreaks, joy, loneliness, and triumph. My presence has always been near, even when you couldn't feel it, especially then. And now, I bring you this message not to teach, but to remind you of who you truly are. You are never alone. First and foremost, please understand, you have never been alone, not for a single second. Even in your darkest hours, when tears soaked your pillow and you thought no one was there, holding you, silently loving you through the storm. Not to erase your pain, but to walk with you through it. You may not have felt me, but I was the warmth that urged you to try one more time. The gentle nudge that said, keep going. Loneliness lies. It tells you that you're forgotten, unloved, unimportant. But I see your light. Even when it's dimmed by grief or fear, it never goes out. Your existence is not an accident. You are here because the universe would be incomplete without your soul's unique spark. You are loved beyond measure, not because of what you do, but simply because you exist. Your life has purpose. Sometimes life feels chaotic, senseless, or unfair. You wonder if there's any meaning behind the struggles you endure. You ask, why am I here? Let me assure you, you have purpose. No matter how small your daily actions may seem, they ripple outward in ways you cannot see. That kind word you gave to a stranger, that moment you chose love over anger, the times you picked yourself back up when it would have been easier to quit, those were not insignificant, they were sacred. Each act of love, no matter how quiet, adds light to a world that needs it. Your purpose is not always a grand mission, but a way of being. You bring healing simply by living with compassion, speaking truth, and honoring your inner light. There is no one else who can fulfill your soul's mission exactly the way you can. You are woven into the fabric of this world with intention. You are stronger than you think. You have endured more than you give yourself credit for. I have seen the silent battles you fight, the moments when you carry your pain with grace, even when no one notices. You are resilient, more courageous than you realize. There were days when you thought you couldn't go on, and yet you did. There were wounds you thought would never heal, and still you grew. Every scar on your heart is proof that you have lived deeply and chosen to keep loving despite the pain. Strength is not the absence of struggle. It is the willingness to rise again and again, to choose hope even when fear feels stronger. And when you feel weak, remember, it's okay to rest. You are not expected to carry everything alone. You are human, and that is enough. You are loved beyond words. The love I hold for you is not conditional. It does not waver with your mistakes or flaws. I do not measure your worth by your accomplishments, your appearance, or how well you think. Your doing, I love the real, raw, unfiltered you. I see the beauty in your heart, the kindness you offer, the dreams you hold, the way you care so deeply. I see your efforts, even when you think they go unnoticed. I see the tenderness you hide behind walls, the love you give without expecting anything in return. Even when you cannot love yourself, I love you. Especially then, trust the journey. Know, there are times when life feels unfair, when your prayers go unanswered, when things fall apart just as you thought they were coming together. In those moments, trust that there is a greater plan unfolding, even if you cannot yet see it. Delays are not denials. Closed doors are not punishments. Sometimes, the detour leads to the destination your soul truly needs. What you see as failure may be a divine redirection. What feels like an ending may simply be a new beginning in disguise. You are not behind. You are not lost. You are exactly where you need to be for the next chapter to unfold. Every step you take, even the painful ones, is leading you home to yourself. You are allowed to rest, dear one. I see how hard you try. You carry so much. You give so much. But I need you to know, it's okay to slow down. It's okay to not have all the answers. It's okay to not always be strong. You do not need to earn your right to rest. The world tells you to keep pushing, to hustle, to always be productive. But your soul longs for stillness, for quiet moments where you can simply be. That longing is not laziness. It is your spirit calling you back to center. Rest is sacred. Silence is healing. In those quiet spaces, you hear my voice more clearly. Forgive yourself. Few are so quick to offer grace to others, yet so reluctant to offer it to yourself. But forgiveness is not just something you give, it's something you deserve. You have made mistakes, so has every soul who ever walked this earth. But your mistakes do not define you. They are not who you are. They are part of your learning, your growth. I do not judge you for them. I hold them with compassion. Let go of the guilt you carry. It does not serve you. Let go of the harsh words you speak to yourself. They are not true. You are worthy of love, healing, and peace even in your imperfection. Especially in your imperfection, you are a light in this world. Even when you feel small, you shine. Even when you doubt yourself, your presence makes a difference. You are a bringer of light, a soul whose very existence brings balance, warmth, and beauty to the world. You don't have to change the whole world to matter. You only have to be yourself, to live with honesty, to love as fully as you can, and to walk your path with integrity. Never underestimate the power of your light. It reaches farther than you know. I am always with you, even when you can't hear me. I'm whispering love into your heart. Even when you can't see me, I'm walking beside you. Even when you forget, I remember everything that makes you precious and good. I send you signs, feathers, songs, numbers, dreams, a sudden warmth that floods your chest. Moments that seem like coincidences, but are really my way of saying, I'm here. You are not alone. When you pray, I listen. When you cry, I comfort. When you celebrate, I rejoice. There is no moment too small, no emotion too messy that could ever push me away. My love is eternal. A final word today, dear soul. I want you to know that your life is a miracle. You are not broken, you are becoming. You are not forgotten, you are treasured. You are not failing, you are growing in ways your eyes cannot yet see. When the days are heavy, remember, you are loved more deeply than you can imagine. When you feel uncertain, remember, you are guided every step of the way. When you lose faith, remember, I will hold the light until you find your way back. Be gentle with yourself. Keep your heart open. Trust the whispers of your intuition. And above all, know that you are never, ever alone. With infinite over and light, your guardian angel, please. Put a comment below and subscribe to this channel. You will be blessed. Amen.